So welcome to your practice for today. We're going to move through another little bit of awakening in the body. And it's always nice to keep the body moving, especially if we've been doing something, sitting in a posture or standing too long, to just break it up and move from a little more intention and just release some of the unconscious stress that can tend to sit inside the body. So to begin with, we're going to start to move through the spine. So feeling into your feet, lifting the toes and splaying the feet. Having that gentle bend in the knees, pulling the pelvis and the ribs together, rocking forwards and backwards. And then finding that center point, pulling the chin in and slowly rolling down through the spine, taking your time, really tucking into the chin, feeling that spiral of the body create that golden ratio within you, allowing yourself to release as you puff out between the shoulders, really curl the head under. Coming down, remembering that you can bend your knees as much as you need to, especially squeezing the feet and the knees together as you come down to release any tension from the lower back. And once you've made your way down, rocking from the pinky toe edge to the arch of the foot and oscillating between the toes and the heels, creating zigzags as you move through the feet, changing the weight, letting the head and the shoulders go. Really letting yourself feel the body be calm. Or if the body is not in that state, inviting that intention into the body to allow you to feel the flow of energy into those corners and parts of the body that need it. Starting to make your hands down to the floor, coming into all fours. And we're going to move through rolling through the spine. So dropping the belly, opening the chest, drawing the shoulder blades together, really opening the throat, pulling the chest, heart forward. And then as you exhale, slowly coming back, pulling the belly button to the spine, pull the tailbone and head tight towards each other. Inhaling and exhaling as you move, allowing that breath to really open up any parts of the body that need it. Take your time, there's no rush and there's no place to get to in here. The process becomes the goal, and that allows the mind to focus directly in the moment, creating that gift of the presence or the present. Squeezing and extending as you move, dropping the chest, the heart, starting to ground any energy through the hands, the shins and the knees and the toenails as you move. Take one more here and then we'll meet in neutral. opening and arcing, squeezing and arching. Then rotating the right leg out to the side, keeping the hand and the knee in line with each other, extending through that back leg, making sure that the knee, the hip, both hips are stacking, and then rotating the arm around like a big windmill, hugging the shoulder onto the back, so squeezing the armpit, comb the energy around the body, cleansing that auric field, allowing the energy that emits from the body to be clear, direct, and pure. Keep breathing as you're moving and slow the breath down enough to make each cycle either half or the full rotation of the arm. As you comb the energy around the body, feel how it releases any conscious, unconscious tension that may be pent up or stored unnecessarily in the body, allowing that pure, vital energy to flow like a river, allowing our emotions to be fluid and untainted. One more here. Opening the chest, the heart. And coming over into the other side. Keeping that alignment of the hand, the knee, the hips stacking, and that extended leg as you move. Really move slowly. And now allowing the body to feel the power or the medicine. As you think of it like a windmill, grinding down the grains, aka the tension, and milling it into a fine flour, a dust that can be simply just blown away. With your breath, as you really draw the breath into the body, and as you consciously exhale and release. Remembering how powerful you are when you come from that space, strong and anchored in the heart. Keeping here the elbows soft, the hands strong into the earth that presses, using that connection to earth to release any static energy that may be holding in the body or creating some inconsistent or tight emotional reactions, allowing us to then come from that strong heart-centered response when something or a challenge presents itself. Last one here. And then coming down, tucking the toes under, sitting onto the heels, making sure that the toes are nicely splayed, especially that pinky toe. And inhale, 3, arms squeeze, shoulder blades together. Pressing the palms, pulling pulling that energy down. Inhaling, arms wide, stretching out through the hands, soft in the elbows, but squeezing those shoulder blades down and together. Exhale, press firmly in the heels of the hands, the tips of the fingers, stretching out those hand joints, especially if you've been typing or playing on the devices. Last one here. Hands down to the heart. Untuck the toes, pull the heels together. As you sit the heels nice and firmly in the buttocks, allowing the heels to stimulate the digestion that happens. This is why culturally the Japanese sit and eat dinner like this, to help that digestion happen. Bringing the hand down in line with the hip, the elbow, the shoulder, the ear. Inhale, the other arm up and over. Really opening up the side waist. Following your gaze of your fingertips. Feeling how that helps release any stuck energy in the neck. And taking your time. Remember, the more time you make to move into your body, less space there is for dis-ease to settle within the cells. Really feeling the power or the prana or the chi that you're moving from that conscious awareness, changing sides fluidly. Opening up the side waist, the gallbladder meridian. Keeping the ribs and the pelvis sewn together to keep the back nice and long. The gallbladder, the controller, the commander, allowing him to come from strong, loving morals, values, allowing him to govern our body, our emotions, from that pure heart energy that connects us all and allows us to have that flower of life, love between us. Remembering that pure energy is who you are and not something that comes from someone else or an external status. Taking your time. And coming into stillness, bringing your right hand to your face, your thumb, rest on your right nostril, index, middle finger on the forehead, ring finger on the left. Closing the right nostril and inhaling on the left. Closing the left and exhaling on the right. Inhaling the right. Exhaling the left. Inhale left. Exhaling the right. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Inhaling the right. Exhaling the left. Inhaling left. And continue on your own for the last little round. When you finish exhaling on the left, bringing your hands down and just resting for a moment. Bringing into your heart space 3 things that you're grateful for. Namaste. Have a beautiful day, whatever you end up doing, or a beautiful sleep, and see you soon.